Welcome back, everyone, to the story of the Manhandlers.
As we are collectively known.
Yes, the return of the Manhandlers Part 2, the re-returning.
So surely it's the SS Manhandler 2. So surely it's the SS Manhandler 2?
Yeah.
The Adventures of the SS Manhandler 2 Part 2.
The re-returning.
The re-returning.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, don't overthink it. Okay. What's going on? We've got power missing from the engines. That's not good. Oh, we bought the thing. The hull repair drone.
Yeah.
And we made a mistake, you know. When I was watching back, we should have kept the halberd beam.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't to know.
Yeah.
We just weren't to know.
Because we could have, like, flak, shields gone, halberd beam, death. Now we've just got flak, shields gone, pew pew.
Yeah. I mean, the halberd beam would have been fantastic. Just a point. My audio seems to be varying quite a bit, so I'm gonna tinker on the fly. So.
All right. That's fine. All right. Well,
sorry to break the fourth wall, everybody, but editing happens after these get recorded.
Yeah. That's all right. That's how we roll.
Nebula, gotta be.
Yeah. Let's crack on.
So I think what zone are we in?
3-ish.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you find out.
Well, you can't from here. I think you have to.
You have to actually be.
Oh, there you go. Sector 4.
4.
So we're about halfway.
Yeah.
Maybe if we push very hard, we might be able to get through. But I don't think we should.
I think we could go there.
To the right,
and maybe there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna do that.
Let's do it.
So long term though, do we take our time and break this into a 3-parter? Or, given that we're recording this on Monday the 9th of November...
I reckon we should just...
Fallout 4 comes out tomorrow, do we just try and cram it all in?
I think we should just cram it all in. I reckon we can do it, man.
I'm worried that if we try and cram everything in, we're going to end up making a stupid mistake and dying. And that would feel bad.
I mean, that could happen, especially given our power situation. I'm struggling to decide what to...
Well, oxygen's probably a fairly high one on the priority list there.
We need all of our weapons, really,
so we only have to have one layer of shields. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, especially when they've got that big fucker.
Yeah, oh god. What have they done? What's happening?
We're in an ion storm of some sort.
What?
But anyway, let's get this done.
Ion storm.
Oh,
and they've invaded with a Rockman.
yeah.
Right, what are we going to do about this then?
I'm just going to let him fight. I'm sure my NG will win.
Do you reckon?
No.
I was going to say. Do you know something I don't? Are NG's like super effective against Rockman? Is it because he's green? Is he using Leaf Blade?
Must be.
Or Razor Leaf?
What the fuck was that?
On the Rockman, and that's what's doing it.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Except he's getting battered. Your guy has been away for a heal, and look at how little damage you have done to him. Oh god, that's really loud.
NG's a crap.
Right, so I'm going to make an effort to talk about this volume, but with the microphone further away. Sorry everybody about this. I'm having some audio difficulties.
We'll be alright. Alright. Both these guys are going to fight. It's an unlikely team.
Right.
But they're going to win.
Are you sure?
Nah, but I mean, they might win. I'm going to aim at the shields there. That's getting a bit annoying.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
That's why they're an unlikely team.
Clever. See that, ladies and gents? He starved the man of oxygen, so it died. Something for you all to try at home. You should also turn the oxygen on in your ship, Nick, because it's off at the minute.
Shouldn't I?
Oh, good. You also hit. That's fine. Delayed immediately.
Yeah, they're unlikely to get away. Now what we need to do is just get everyone back home. I really want the oxygen to come back.
Why has he stopped? Oh, because you're healing him up and then
Yeah.
getting him on his way to the doors, out of the way. Stop suffocating. Ah! There's a
Alright.
fella!
Why is he knackered? He must have been hit by my weapon. boss get.
Yeah, nice work. Nice work.
Alright, who needs healing? Probably send these guys in first.
So is this a good enough time to start on one of the topics I want to talk about today?
Yeah, man, do it.
Right. Warcraft movie.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I don't know that much about Warcraft anyway, really.
Me neither.
I
played a very little tiny bit of Warcraft 3. Think it was 3? Think it was 3.
So I watched the trailer, and it looks very much like generic fantasy action movie. Doesn't really look like it's got much special going for it.
Yes, that's what I thought. And then I found out who's directing it.
Who's directing it?
Well, originally it was... I'm going to make a fool of myself now, because I think it was Sam Raimi who was originally directing
What's he done?
Spider-Man
Oh yeah, the good ones.
and The Evil Dead
Yeah,
way back in the day.
they're fun.
Although I can't imagine he would take much inspiration from those. But anyway, him. Anyway, he stopped directing it now. Oh, that's a beam weapon is what that is.
Beam. Yes, it is. It's not quite as good as a halberd beam, but it's pretty good. Continue.
Duncan Jones.
No idea.
He directed Moon, which was very, very good.
Oh, I quite liked Moon.
And Source Code, which was also very, very good.
Not seeing that one.
That's a good one, you should watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, interesting fact, fans. Duncan Jones is also David Bowie's son. Or Bowie, I don't know.
They've got different surnames, Matthew.
They do have different surnames, I understand that. Well, that's pretty good. Always blue.
Yeah. I don't really know what happened. We're considering our options about something, and we got a
load of stuff.
ton of scrap.
Well done, NG. Nice work.
Awesome. Good work, whatever you did.
Yeah, so now I found out he's directing it, because I really like Moon. I think it's a great film.
It is?
Yeah, I'm actually sort of vaguely interested. Because from what I was reading, it's going to be telling the two sides of the war that you saw in that trailer.
Alright.
So I think because he does that sort of emotional ambiguity quite well, as seen in Moon, I think he'd do quite well at that sort of two sides of the same story. He's going to make both sides, likeable in their own way, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I hope anyway. Watch this. It's going to come out. It's going to be a big load of shite, and I'm going to look like an absolute idiot.
Well, there is video evidence of your... No fucking way. Look at how much they all miss. Alright, we're shooting
that's
that.
terrible.
There we are. That'll help slightly. Fuck, I need a dedicated repairer who doesn't suck
suffocate
oxygen.
everybody. Yeah.
It's not a very good system we've got going on here, but we have to improve on that.
You were going to say something. You said there is video evidence of. And
Of you claiming that it's going to be good. So,
yes, there is now documented evidence. Well, not claiming that it's going to be good. I'm saying that I am more interested in seeing it now that I know Duncan Jones is on board than I was previously.
fair enough. No, I mean, it looks alright. The
The
trailer didn't give anything away.
The long and short of what I'm trying to get is everybody go out and buy Moon on DVD because it's a fantastic film.
I was going to talk about what happens in it, but now that you've declared that,
No, don't. Because
possibly.
It's good. It's really good.
What we should do is get more power and unleash the pike beam.
I mean, those are words that are just always good.
In fact, we could get... No, let's...
Yeah, you were about
Let's
to go
not go
mental,
mad.
weren't you? Were you about to put more points in the downtime of that?
No, I was about to have dual lasers as well as flak and pike beam.
You
but
lunatic.
there's no need. But what there is... So I did this and I didn't really talk about it. I don't know if you noticed.
Here we
but,
go. Have a watch of this.
Check out this. Look at...
That's the noise I imagine that makes.
Yeah. And then we get it back. We get the drone part back because of our drone recovery arm.
Guys, we're in a pretty good shape here.
We are.
What are you doing? Was that just a nothing?
Yeah, just
What?
now going on.
Rubbish.
Ah.
Oh god. Right, well.
Oh my god, 3 mantises.
Oh lord.
Hold on. Right, this
So the
can be dealt with.
the mantises are the hardest fighters going.
He needs to get out of there immediately.
Yes, he does. Doors are locked, right? Because you've got a man manning them. Excellent. These guys are going to choke to death.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that liked it. Yeah, because they're heading towards that door. Well, do you really want to do that? Yes, there you go. That's what you do.
Also, wow, that's better.
Now concentrate on your weapons because you haven't done anything with them yet. They're gonna choke.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, because now all the oxygen's out.
They killed their own man with a mine.
They did. Oh my word! But they also knocked your artillery beam. But I think that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
God, you take forever to shoot.
Yeah.
Feels like it's been a day and a half. Nice. The whole cutting off the oxygen was really well utilised there, Nick. Well done. Beam them. Beam them.
We can do something nice here.
Beam them senseless.
I wonder if we can go...
Oh, that's a 4-roomer.
Do you reckon we could... Nah, fuck it.
You can't get fat. Are you mad?
Let's just...
Don't be greedy.
Let's just do that.
Yep,
that'll do.
That is how you do that. Well done. Well done, guys. Yeah, I see what you mean, how we kind of wish we hadn't sold that beam weapon from earlier because it would have been really useful. You're going to want to go and fix your drone station, otherwise you won't be able to do your Healy repair cheat. Yeah. Although, having looked at your health, you probably won't need to.
We'll deal with that in a second. I don't know why I turned the pike beam off. Go on then, lads. You go there.
So, come on then, how excited are you for Fallout?
I'm really excited.
Like, kid at Christmas kind of excited?
Yeah, like, I'll be really pissed off if I can't pick it up from work tomorrow excited.
Yeah, for some reason, Nick in his infinite wisdom decided to order it with delivery to his office, which sometimes has, like, a next day sort of notification from what you were saying.
Yeah.
When your post gets there. I mean, that's adding an extra day to your playtime.
Yeah.
If you got it here, I'd have opened the little letterbox when I came in. I'd have thought, oh, he's going to be all excited when he gets there. I love that little moment.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to go on a ridiculous quest down to the basement of my office to go and speak to the postal dudes, and they'll probably tell me that they don't care like they normally do.
Is that what they say?
I mean, they may as well do.
What do they actually say? I want their actual words.
Just like, oh, I don't know. And then you have to fill out lots of forms and shit. And then they eventually let you look in this room and don't give you any advice at all, and you just have to try and find it.
And it's just in this mountain of mail.
Yeah.
How many people are in your building?
Lots.
Like hundreds?
Probably pushing thousands. Thousands. It's a big building.
Thousands of people in one building.
They don't all work for our company.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, it's the modern world is crazy. I don't like it very much.
No, it scares me.
It makes me anxious.
That does nothing! Motherfuckers! Take
so,
my flak.
to explain Nick's excitement, explain your excitement.
Basically, they took 1 point off there, and we're only using 4 because we're not using the pike beam at the moment.
Doesn't even matter, guys.
Doesn't even matter at all. It would now, but
let's just hope it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Didn't happen again.
Nope, it's all good.
Right, I want to see this. It's going to be good.
It is, because we're going to do
Can you
this.
not move that further up in that room?
Could do.
And get... Oh, well, or you could do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I feel like I should probably heal these guys as well. It's just annoying.
Was it on camera that I nicknamed that the Peter North weapon?
It was, yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was on or off
So
camera.
yeah, we're still calling that the Peter North, and we're going to make it bigger and more erect than ever.
See, I've had this idea for all of the guys in this ship, right? They're teleporting around the universe,
Don't need to do that.
and every space station they pull into, they're just getting giggles behind their backs. There's just people making jokes, and it's because their ship looks like a cock, right? It's called the SS Manhandler, but the crew don't get the joke. The crew don't understand. Like, why is everybody laughing at us?
And like why people don't believe them when they tell them it's called the SS Manhandler.
Yeah.
What's your ship called? It's the SS Manhandler. Come on, what's it really called?
No, it's the SS Manhandler. And we've got a big central cannon that we use in emergency situations. We named that after the old captain, which is Peter North. I suppose that in the intergalactic world, that would only get a laugh on Earth.
Yeah.
But I don't know any intergalactic porn stars, so...
No, me neither. I'm afraid I'll do some digging.
I'll Google it at work tomorrow.
Oh, we could get one of these. They're pretty deadly.
Are they? Are they though?
Yeah, man, they're badass. They just shoot a shitload.
Well, I mean, that sounds very pleasant. Should you not check what's on page 2?
Yeah. Black one.
Is that better than Flak 2?
Oh god, Burst Laser. Oh, there's some good stuff
Burst
here.
Laser Mark 2 is one of your favourite weapons, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, I mean, thinking about this, you could afford Flak 1 and Burst Laser 2 just by selling a little bit of stuff. Like a very little bit of stuff.
Yep.
Like a system repair drone.
We could sell the dual lasers. Or the system. We couldn't sell enough. If we sold the... that's annoying. If you sold the system repair... Oh no, it goes for 15.
Yeah, exactly.
Could do.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's do that.
See,
My
that's
lord.
maths, Nick.
We are badass now. We need
Oh, I panicked when you clicked on that. I thought, where have your weapons all gone? But it's because you clicked on the shop instead of your ship. Don't scare me like that, Nick.
That's how we do.
Oh my goodness me.
Hold on. There's no way that we can support all of this.
Well, no. But that should be end game put power towards.
No, there's no way that we can ever support all of this.
Oh, really?
It's a maximum of 9 and the maximum you can get is 8.
Well, you're an idiot then, aren't you?
Yeah, that may have been a mistake.
May have been.
Well, I mean, we're still going to wreck shit. I mean... There.
I mean, that's pretty powerful. How many does a Burst Laser 2 fire?
3.
Okay.
So we got 2, 3, 3, 7.
That's a lot of firepower.
There we are. Because you like your maths so much. That's 15, Matthew.
I do like maths. And do you know what, Nick? I like the sound of that maths.
15 will take down anything. What? Oh, a mission.
Oh, we'll take him. Yeah.
Yeah, we're also going to do that.
Cheers, lads.
Double flak. Alright, we'll go the scenic route.
Interesting. Oh, nice.
Demand surrender of their goods. I almost hit that without even reading.
Yeah.
A small rebel ship. Yeah. I mean, well, let's do it anyway.
We'll smash them up.
Ooh. Alright, let's...
well,
see.
they're charging to get away. Interesting.
I'm not going to get very far.
What's that? Oh, it's a beam up there.
Yeah, it's crap.
What about their defense drone? What's he going to do?
Anti-combat drone. That's going to do now as well. Oh, that only gets 3, so... That's kind of crap. Still though, this is going to hurt. In fact, I'm tempted. Nah.
So, there's... Nah. Fairly
Shit,
anticlimactic and your oxygen's offline.
Yeah, they're still charging their FTL. I'm not asked that oxygen.
Sorry, what?
Meh.
Nick, you've become reckless.
I have. I'm a little concerned here.
Well, they're leaving. There's no way you're stopping them now with your weapons. Oh, it's a ball. It's a gutsy play. So how the flak works, basically, the flak little discs can hit anywhere in that big red disc. However,
Okay.
if they hit somewhere off the ship, it misses and they...
Oh, dicks.
And you took a bit of a pound in there, actually, Nick.
That's alright, we've got the...
And you're going to have to get your oxygen fixed.
Ooh, yeah, I am.
I did warn him. You heard me, guys. Meh. He didn't even care. I mean, given that it's a cock ship, there's got to be a joke about choking in there somewhere. I can't figure out what it is. So, yeah, this is exciting.
Yeah.
And now you get to watch Nick do his hull repair drone thing.
Yay!
He's so proud of this. Does heal by quite a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, man, I'm just going to let that go. 3 to 5. 3. Bollocks. Do another one. Fuck it, we got loads.
We do have loads. Oh, okay, I see how it works.
But we won't let that one finish off.
Why?
Because then we get it back.
We get the drone part back, okay.
Yeah. I want to explore the asteroid field.
Okay. Oh, very nice. What a profitable asteroid field you were. Cheers, guys.
Whatever happened there was awesome.
So, was that seriously like, here's some fuel, fly to this place, and then they gave us an upgrade to the reactor?
Yeah. It was on the way.
Why isn't my job like that?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Why isn't my job go to this place, and then we'll give you some money?
Yeah.
I'd like that job. Where do I sign up?
Go to this place, we'll give you half now and half later. What? Why?
I think that is a thing, but I think there's some drugs involved.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere along the line.
We didn't take no drugs. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't know.
That's it. He's just a nice Turkish gent who asked us to carry his suitcase. Oh, you've gone for a different weapon lineup.
I have. I wanted to test the timing of these two working together.
Okay.
It's good for the first shot, at least. I think they're going to get slightly more out of sync.
Oh god, you're taking a bit of a battering here.
Especially if shit like that happens. What even happened then?
It was like somehow. Oh, they've ironed your shields. They had ironed your shields, so you would. They've ironed your shield. Ironed. How? What is the past tense of that? To iron something.
I think you're right with ironed. Yeah. Ironed will do.
It just seems wrong. It seems difficult to say.
I know what you mean. Ironed. Ionised.
Anyway, they did that.
Is it ionised?
It might be ionised.
We talk some shite.
We do, don't we? We talk rubbish. Sorry, everyone.
Winner.
We've got a lot to fill, though. This is going to be... I'll tell you what. Since we're drifting into stupid territory, I'm going to talk about my favourite game at the minute, which is, of course, Hearthstone, and the new single-player campaign-y thingy that they've announced.
What? What's this?
Hearthstone.
Expansion pack?
Yes.
Ooh.
The League of Explorers. You know, because we watched it together.
But when you say new single-player campaign...
Yeah, there's almost like quests you can do.
How does that work?
So, well, in the same way as anything, a card game with a storyline, you end up you stumble into the temple, and ahead lies the god of Beelzebub. Play it at cards. So there's a bit of that.
Where they settle everything with a children's card.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Nothing's more important than the children's card game.
Of course not.
There's not don't expect Final Fantasy-esque story arcs or anything like that, but it's just a daft little themed battle against a computer-controlled deck, progressing as you go through, unlocking cards, and then at the end of each wing, as they call it, you get a legendary card from the new expansion pack.
Okay.
So there's loads to there's loads. There's another 45 cards will be introduced, but not just that, Nick. A new game mechanic.
A new game
How
mechanic, you
exciting
say?
is this? Yes, it's called Discover, and from what I can gather, so I'll give you an example. It's probably the best thing.
Uh-huh.
Right. So here we go. Right. Raven Idol is the name of this card, and it says choose one, discover a minion, or discover a spell. Now, you know the hunter card tracking?
The one that lets you look at 3 and then pick one.
Yeah. I think what this Discover does, from what I've been reading, what this Discover does is, instead of those cards being drawn from your deck, they're drawn almost like an arena selection.
Oh, okay.
But they're cards from your class.
So you get cards from outside of your deck?
Yeah, that are in your class.
That's pretty cool.
So it's going to create a whole new... clever deck synergy, but I don't think it'll become too overpowered because of the random element, so you can't rely on it to build decks around, although I'm sure people will try. But you can use it to sort of like do clever little things, do little switcheroos. So you think you're playing one type of deck and then you discover into another type of card.
Yeah,
that
sounds cool.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, could be quite good. Let's have a quick look at the legendaries. So I quite like this guy. He's a Murloc legendary. He's called Sir Finley Murgleton.
Right.
Because you know how when you summon a Murloc, they make that weird gurgling noise.
Yeah.
It's like that. And he's dressed like a Victorian explorer with a machete. He's looking really cool. He's a little frog-looking thing, dressed as like an explorer.
All right, what does he do?
Battle cry, discover. Discover. This is where my discover thing takes a bit of a kick in the nuts, though, because I thought it was basically class-based. But discover a new basic hero power. So I guess you can change your hero power to any one of 3 that you get the selection of. I'm going to look this discover up. I think it's worth a look up.
That could be crap, though, couldn't it?
Well, could be, but it'd be fun.
So
I quite like fun.
Yeah. Who doesn't, man? So while you were chatting on over there, I got some shit done. I've changed our weapon layout. We've got an Ion Blast Mark II, and it's fucking awesome.
Right. Right. It's not class-based. It's 3 randomly generated cards. It doesn't say it's specifically class-based at all.
So it could be anything.
It looks that way, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's insane.
Oh my god, this is going so well.
Of course, you know what that means.
What?
You're going to end up getting those people who, discover a spell and just happen to discover Pyroblast and deal 10 damage to your face the next turn.
You're going to get some mega hacks. And it's going to upset you a lot.
Oh well, I'll cope. Let's see, what else is one of the cool. So what class do you like, and I'll tell you what new cards they're getting.
I quite like the mage.
You quite like the mage because you're a git. Don't like mages. I'm pretty sure I said that a fair bit on the Hearthstone.
Yeah, you definitely don't like mages.
Right, you have a 4-drop animated armor.
Alright, what does that do?
It's a 4/4. Your hero can only take 1 damage at a time.
Oh wow.
I mean, that's alright, I suppose. Probably gets killed immediately.
If you can keep it alive, though.
Gets killed by a Yeti. Yetis are pretty common. Children Yeti.
Yeah,
just
I know
kills
the
it.
Yeti.
Or the mechanical Yeti, in fact. Either of them. Anyway, moving on. 5. Oh, this one's good. Ethereal Conjurer. That's a cool name. Battle cry, discover a spell.
Okay.
And he's a 6/3. Not a great stat build line, but good
attack.
Good effect. Yeah, but he dies too easily. That's a problem.
There are quite a lot of deal 3 damage.
Right. The next one you've got is Forgotten Torch. It's a 3-drop. Deal 3 damage. Shuffle a Roaring Torch into your deck that deals 6 damage. Oh, okay, cool.
That's not bad.
That's interesting that you get to put a card in your deck as well. That's quite cool.
That deals 6 damage as well. It's a pretty good card you put in your deck.
Yeah. Any other classes you like?
I've been liking the Shaman lately, but that's just because I got that legendary.
Ah, Shaman. Yeah, don't mention that. Right, I'm gonna share this with people because I'm still livid. It was like one of the first packs you'd opened.
Maybe it was the first one I'd got from an arena run, but prior to that I'd bought a couple.
But with in-game gold, yeah, you've not spent any actual money on the game.
Correct.
Right. So Nick does himself a little arena run, gets himself a pack of cards, everyone's happy. He opens it. It's a bloody golden legendary in his first arena run pack. What? What is this? What is this nonsense? I've only ever opened one legendary. It wasn't a golden legendary either. But it was Chillmore, and Chillmore's awesome. Plus it helped with my Priest Dragon deck. Anyway...
I can't even remember what legendary it was.
He can't even remember. It was the Mist Caller for the Shaman, the one that gives all the minions in your deck and hand +1/+1.
Yeah, it's not bad, that. It's fucking awesome. It's just like a big boost to everything.
It is. Anyway, right, Shaman's cards, because I quite like Shaman as well. Everything is awesome.
Okay.
A reference to another good movie. Lots of good movie references in this episode.
Lego movie, right there.
Correct. Give your minions +2/+2. It's a 7 mana card, I should say. Give your minions +2/+2. Cost 1 less for each Murloc you control.
Oh, so if you have a Murloc deck...
Shaman a thing. Wow, okay.
Yeah. Could happen.
4 drop. Rumbling Elemental. I shouldn't say 4 drop, I should say 4 mana cost card. Rumbling Elemental. After you play a Battle Cry minion, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Yeah, it's okay, I suppose. You've got lots of Battle Cry fellas, I suppose. I can see a use for it. Tunnel Trog. I think this one might be pretty good. 1 mana, 1/3. Oh, I didn't say that. Rumbling Elementals are 2/6 in the attack and defense.
Alright.
So pretty good. Have you got a decision to make?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm struggling to focus on all the things that you're saying with the game.
Do you want to discuss your decision?
I do, yes, please, Matthew.
Continue.
The Ion Blast. So, the reason I'm thinking it might be good. 1 power, charge time 8.
Okay.
Which works quite nicely with this Ion Blast 2 that we picked up relatively recently.
Right.
3 cost, charge time 4.
Okay.
Bringing back your maths. 4 times 2 is 8.
Yep.
These bitches fire together. And if we have... So we start off with Flak and Iron Blast 2.
Yeah.
We knack the shields a bit until the first Flak blow. Then we take off the Iron Blast 2, whack on the Burst Laser and the Ion Blast 1. And then we have a steady stream of Ion Blast just keeping the shield down. Burst Laser doing damage and Flak unleashing every 20 seconds. That's the play.
Nick, I think it might be perfect.
That's the play. So
can
we
you
buy
afford
this.
to do all of that?
Yeah, man, we're fucking rich.
No, I mean energy-wise.
Yeah.
Like now, you can afford to do all of that now.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do all that, and then I don't know. We're gonna have to make a decision about what to bin off later on, but that's a problem for later.
For later on,
we could swap that for Flak.
You've got look at how many
them.
options you've got in the bank. You've got
loads.
Load of options.
So I reckon buy fuel, because that's the only thing that's even vaguely a problem
Fuel's
at the moment.
Looking...
There we are. Fuel's fine.
Yeah, fuel's fine. No.
Do we care about any of these?
Hacking can be quite useful. Can it though?
I mean, it can. What we want to be thinking about is the end flagship thing.
Yes.
What do we hack on them? We probably hack.
Can you even?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay, no, you can. You're right. One of the weapons, any of the weapons getting that hacked.
That triple missile one. That'd be good. Or the engines. Or the cockpit. Stop them dodging.
Dodge chance, yeah,
that's
okay.
annoying. Hacking probably is a good investment. It uses drone parts as well.
I'm seeing use for it.
I don't really know how that... I mean, curiosity. Ooh.
Now I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
What else are you going to put there?
Cloaking.
Oh, cloaking is really good. I think cloaking's better than hacking.
I think I agree. Alright, well that's that decision made.
Wow, that got intense really quick there. Can I tell you about the last Shaman card now?
Yes, please do.
It's called Tunnel Trog. I think this one's going to be the most useful out of these three. Whenever you overload... You know about overloading, right?
I do, yeah.
Gain +1 attack per locked mana crystal.
Okay, so for the viewers, I guess, Overload being you kind of sacrifice mana crystals to unleash something big.
So basically the Shaman has a sort of a niche in that he has some cards that cost low mana and are highly powerful, for their mana cost, but they have an overload, which means there are a certain number of mana crystals next turn that you don't have to spend. So say something's got, like the Stormforged Axe, it's a 2/3 weapon, only costs 2 mana, but it overloads for 2, so next turn you have 2 of your mana crystals are locked and you can't spend them. So obviously there's Tunnel Trog. Basically how I'm thinking of it, you need to get like kind of burst damage with it, so it would fit into one of those kind of high burst damage decks, in that you can play a bunch of overload cards, get his attack upload, smack something really hard for 1 mana plus all your spells, whatever you're doing.
And
you can do that way. And then there's the other spell card that the name escapes me at the minute, that the Shaman's got to unlock all of their locked mana crystals.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So it's like a neat little couple of turn play that you could do. I mean, even early game, just thinking something like turn 1 Tunnel Trog, turn 2 Stormforged Axe to give you the overload, unload 2, which gives him 3, so you've got a 1/3 on turn 2. Sorry, a 3/3 on turn 2.
Okay.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. 3/3.
Plus a 2/3 attack weapon as well.
Don't struggle to deal with that early on.
So yeah, I can see that one having use. I can see that one having a bit of use.
Fuck is that?
No.
Sorry.
It was my favourite. I'm going to talk about the warrior cards in a minute, and I'm going to be sad.
Alright, hold on. We've got shit going down. I didn't have my weapon set up right.
Oh dear.
And we're about to get hit in the shields. Yeah, brilliant. He can't kill that thing. This could be a problem.
This is tense. Yeah, how are you going to deal with this? I'm nervous, Nick.
Should be.
Well, I am. Don't, Flak is firing. Oh god, that better hit.
I'm going to take that down and put that and that on. And do that and that.
Okay, Nick. Changing course of fire. What's making you do that?
We're done with the ion now.
We're done with the ion now, so...
Oh, fuck. He needs to...
I'll try and go some passive Nick now, moving to counteract the oxygen loss. Oh lord, a missile has just cannoned into... Mathieu is going to die! I had to interrupt my placid commentary because my namesake on screen is going to die.
No, he's fine. Unless they hit us in the medibay, I think we're alright.
You sure there's no oxygen in there?
That's alright. He's getting healed, and they get healed at the same rate that they lose health through oxygen. Look, if you just...
Okay, you delayed the jump. What happens if you take that? Are there still hostiles on your ship?
I think there are, yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm tempted to do it.
I mean, that's quite a lot of scrap, but not very much fuel, I don't know.
I'm tempted to do it just to stop this fight.
I mean, do you need to? Look at their health, your burst laser's about to
fine,
fire.
let's murder the fuckers. Don't come aboard our ship.
Exactly. You step aboard the SS Manhandler, and you get manhandled. Right? It's just how we do.
Oh, that thing is still alive.
I say this is how we do. I think I might have caused you more problems than I've solved you.
No, I'll be alright.
Yeah, okay, fine.
For fuck's sake.
Phew. Thought I'd... There you go.
Got
that
more.
was a better haul.
Yeah, it was. Actually, what am I doing? Who needs to be repairing that? Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be back to normal soon.
Are you just busy working now? Because now would be a perfect time for me to tell you about the Warriors cards.
Yeah.
It's a weapon called Cursed Blade for 1 mana, 2/3. It's pretty good. Double all damage dealt to your hero.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't like that. Maybe there's some synergy with some of the cards I haven't looked at yet, but that just does not seem worth it to me.
It's a 3 as well, so it lasts for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're using it and hitting minions, you're
Yeah.
going to take double damage. Oh,
Yeah.
The downside's a bit low for that one, I think.
There's a 3 mana 3/4 with Taunt. It's a beast called Fierce Monkey.
Right.
Looking pretty fierce on the card there. And then there's a 7 mana card, Obsidian Destroyer, 7/7 stats. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Scarab with Taunt.
That's not bad, actually.
I mean,
like, repeatedly
but
summoning things with
1
taunt.
damage, I mean, against the mage is basically pointless.
It doesn't matter, you use it as defensive. It summons
What?
a bunch of taunt stuff.
Summons 1 at the end of each turn.
Yeah.
So what? You use 2 mana to take care of that, and then you've just got however much mana. Well, it's got to be at least turn 7, so you've got at least another 5 mana to take care of that.
I suppose, yeah.
Doesn't seem very good to
Probably
me.
kill it, couldn't it?
Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna... Let's jump.
Anyway, I don't want this episode to become too Hearthstone-centric.
We'll do a Hearthstone episode for that.
Otherwise people will get bored. But I'm very interested. I very much like Hearthstone.
It's good. I never really played it that much, but I've gotten into it. I like it.
Worried about how much I'm potentially going to end up spending in the long run, but I'm trying not to think about it.
How much have you spent so far?
A lot. Like 45 quid. But then I justify it as like, you'd pay that for a brand new game. And I've played it for more than 45 hours.
So,
By our pounds to hour ratio.
yeah.
I probably
You're
won't
winning.
spend any money on it again for a while. Basically, I used it to get a kind of an initial glut of cards to help build decks and stuff. But now I feel like I've got enough to make half decent decks, and I'm, why are you just firing the ions at them?
I just want to stop that giant missile. Oh, that dicks.
You missed with your flak.
Yeah, I think that was good cloaking use by them, but like accidentally because the AI's crap.
Yeah, not very good. What's happening? They've got the laser back. That's a long old cloak.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful, these guys.
There you go, then. That's what you needed. They've got a stupid array of weapons.
Yeah.
Given that missiles don't go through shields, or rather they go through shields without checking. Come on. Oh, what is the stealth on this fella?
I think his stealth cooldown's exactly the same as our flak charge.
That's irritating.
It is.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, we've got a missile. That was huge.
Yeah, so it's Manhandler getting some rough service.
Yeah, we got the win now. It's all good.
You're not going to get your pew pew pew. Oh, there's a pew pew pew.
As if all of those flaks missed.
I know, that's ridiculous. What would you like to talk about then, Nick?
Fallout.
Well, go on then. Fill your boots.
I want to talk about what we should call our character and like what kind of build we should have and stuff.
Okay.
I'd quite like to cut, but I feel like we should do that in the Fallout video as well. Nah, let's talk about it now. Fuck it. I think we should call him Chet Manley and make him hand-to-hand and grenades only.
You're gonna go that far out with just your first play of the
I'm
game.
going on hard mode too.
This man, ladies and gents, this man. You're alright. The rules may get relaxed if I decide to have a go, but we'll see how that goes.
And we should allow melee weapons as well, because I want to make some badass ones. I want to make like a baseball bat with a chainsaw on the end or something.
Okay. Well, I think this is the kind of thing we want to be talking about.
All the
actual
new
Fallout
weapon
video.
customizations.
Well, there's none of that. I was really tempted to like just try and bluff you and say, "Oh God, I'm going to talk about something on the playthrough," but I want it to be fresh. I want you instinctive reaction, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. But it's big news. When we started the recording, just go, "Nick, Fallout 4's been delayed," and see what your reaction was. Just try and fake you out a little bit, but.
I would have cried.
And I thought, that's cruel, I can't do that to you. The fights have become boring.
Yeah, haven't they?
Excite them up for me.
because they've got loads of laser shields to deal with, I guess.
Yeah, true. My goodness me.
It
It was a giant flaming rocket.
we can deal with that.
You crazy people. What are you doing? Yeah, Fallout's going to be good. I'm excited. You know, you said you wanted to get this finished.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to.
But we're not. If we're sticking to the hour,
Feels like a bit of a slow one.
we're about 47 minutes in at the minute.
Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. All time flies when you're having fun talking about Hearthstone.
Mm.
An awesome game that I really love. What other games do I really... Oh my goodness! What a result! Look at the scrap, you're rich!
Join the team, Gracie.
Gracie, get on board. You wanted a dedicated fixer who was going to... Oh, actually, she should probably be pilot. Our pilot's probably better, right?
Pour in the cameras, yeah. Our pilot's a badass. Mikhail.
Nice.
Been at the helm for a long time.
Good play, Mikhail. Well done. So, yeah, that's awesome.
We've got so many hull repair drones. I'm just going to repair the ship. Oh, they're so good.
What other games can we talk about?
Um,
What else have I been playing? Nothing, really. I'm such a loser.
well, we talked about the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth last time.
Yeah, I'm still really tempted just to buy both Rebirth and Afterbirth on Steam. Like,
Well, now?
pretty much. It's a constant wrestle with a decision.
Yeah.
Well, because, like we've discussed, so we have this pounds to hours ratio thing that we like to do to try and justify whether we're going to buy a game or not. Now, I spent £3.49 on the Binding of Isaac and spent 119 hours on it. I figure I'm definitely... Say it cost me 20 quid. I'm going to play it for more than 20 hours.
You are, definitely.
I'll probably play it. It will probably overtake Hearthstone and be the only game I care about.
Mm.
In fact, I'll probably have to sack off us doing the thing tomorrow because I'll be too busy playing Binding of Isaac and grinding. Although they've nerfed Azazel.
Yeah.
He's my favourite.
I mean, I can see why.
Well, yeah, alright. But, alright, now this is what I maintain. Say, like me, when I started a new save file on your game, on your PS4, which you can have 3 files. Mm-hmm. So I was just blitzing through. Now, I got Azazel quite early on. So when I was just trying to unlock all of the characters and do all of this sort of thing, I was just being Azazel because it's easy mode.
And fun mode.
And fun mode. What have you just done? You look like
you've
got cloaking and you've powered it up and everything.
I did a lot of things, but go on, continue, then I'll explain.
Well, I mean, that was it, basically. Azazel has its uses earlier in the game when you're trying to unlock stuff because he blasts through everything and you can get through the runs quickly. You can, take off the missions.
It's just fun as well being overpowered. I love being overpowered in roguelike games.
Look, like Azazel Guppy.
Oh,
it's just...
You can get that...
it's just perfect.
There's another thing as well. I think it spawns spiders as you're charging your weapon.
Yeah.
So if you get that
Fly,
and Guppy...
I think it's Mum's Wig or something.
Yeah.
It itches. I think it's that. The other thing you can get, which is what I had, that combination, but I also had Tammy's head in the usable item slot.
Oh, with Azazel.
It was just into rooms, press L2, everything's dead, move on.
It's so powerful.
And you get loads of flies from it as well. It's... Right. It's probably too long to... What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a Binding of Isaac run on one of these at some point.
Fine by me. I love me some Isaac. So, do you want to know what I've done?
Nick, talk me through it, my man.
I have bought cloaking, upgraded it once.
Yep.
Bought a Beam 2 laser.
Okay.
And upgraded the
drones, yeah.
Yeah, like a Beam 2 drone. Upgraded the drone so we can use that. So basically we've got that in combat, along with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Once we're through shields, that does damage. And
we will
get
be
it
through
back
shields
with our
quite
drone
a lot because we've got ions and lasers and flak, all of which are perfect for taking out shields because they hit multiple times or they just take a shield offline.
And we've got double cloaking.
And we've got double cloaking.
So
this is all looking very, very positive now.
It is, yeah. I mean, now I think we're about as set as we're going to be here. This is... It's fucking awesome.
Well,
so, we're basically just upgrading our ship.
So, if this is as good as we're going to be, should we give it a test run out on the next couple of encounters, maybe get to the end of this world, and then call it there, because we're at like 52 minutes.
Alright, yeah. And then I think we
Perfect.
can finish the other one off. Yeah, we'll get to the end of the world.
As we know it.
Yeah.
That's great. Starts with an earthquake.
Well, we're gonna...
Birds and snakes and aeroplanes.
You're losing me with the references
Lenny
now.
Bruce is not afraid. They're the lyrics to REM's This Is the End of the World as We Know It.
Okay.
What was good is because the first lyric is "That's great." I wove it into the conversation. I just said "That's great" as if it was another sentence, and then started in with the lyrics, which is what threw you off.
Yeah.
You'd have been highly suggestible. Then I could have made you do anything. I could have Darren Brown. I could have taken you to Browntown.
Oh, your mind's incredible.
I'm wasted on you lot. Oh my god!
Fuck?
What was that?
Fuck?
Shit, they just.
Holy shit! How are we going to deal with that?
Essentially, they've just like shot a shuttle aboard your ship with 2 Terminators on it, and now there's 2 Terminators in your ship in the Manhandler.
Yeah, I'm concerned here.
Like, I'm genuinely concerned.
Yeah.
Just kill him.
Well, all right.
I think, is that not the best play?
Probably.
Oh, come on now.
I can turn the oxygen back
Go on, beamy drone. Beamy drone. Oh, beamy drone! You're too slow.
Come on, beamy drone.
Gotta time it.
Come on, beamy drone.
Beamy drone.
Beamy
Beam him.
drone.
Keep beaming him.
I don't know what I'm going to do about these guys.
Just jump away. Will they not die?
I have no idea.
Oh god. Oh no, they're nearly dead. They're very nearly dead.
What if we accept their surrender?
Well, either way, I think the guys stay alive on your ship.
Well, they definitely do if we don't accept their surrender. I'm going to accept their surrender in hope that they stop hitting me. Yes.
They did. Well, colour me surprised.
Now we know. Right. Let's try and make this be a little bit quicker, shall we? We'll get a few people on the repairs.
Can you remember your favourite ever moment in Fallout 3? Just when you were playing and something happened, you're like, oh my god, this game is awesome.
What I really loved were the fights against the super mutant behemoths.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, because I didn't know they even existed for ages, and they're fucking huge, and they're really cool. And I remember I was going down into this like town that was full of kind of like old trains that
So
were
like
all,
a quarry?
It might have been, yeah.
Like a big rocky...
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly
there was,
what you mean.
There was an entrance bit that you were meant to go in,
Yeah.
but I descended from the walls.
So did I.
Snuck down.
Yeah.
With a sniper rifle, just kind of picking off mutants and whatever other inhabitants there were there. And yeah, I mean that was awesome. And then suddenly finding that behemoth and being like, holy fuck, what the fuck is this fucking giant fucker?
Top marks for swearing. Excellent swearing.
Yeah, I got in with loads of mines and stuff. Because again, that was on one of my runs where I was going heavy on the explosives. Normally I don't like to do that on games, but on Fallout I lose control.
It's the ability to put mines in people's pockets, wasn't it?
It's so much fun.
So much evil fun.
Ooh.
Are you...
I mean, it doesn't matter really, I'm going to go there.
Okay.
Just to...
Now look. Now look.
That's what I get for
showing
a bit of leg to the rebels.
My favourite Fallout moment that I ever had was when I was playing it at university. I was in the dark in my room, and I was playing it, and I was exploring one of those factories that are full of ghouls.
Yeah.
You know, the old, I think it was the old Nuka-Cola factories. You know when you get sent off on that mission to find the Nuka-Cola bottles with Nuka-Cola Quantum?
Yeah.
So I'm looking for them, and I'm in this factory, and I'm walking around, got my shotgun or whatever my gun was, I don't remember. I'm walking around, it's quite dark, And I don't know, something about the atmosphere started to get me on edge. All of a sudden, I could hear something, but I couldn't quite hear what it was. And as I got closer and faster and faster and faster, I realised it was footsteps coming from behind me.
Okay.
So I whipped round and suddenly went in back shrieking like an infant, to turn round to find that all 3 of my female flatmates had been standing there for about 10 minutes and were laughing their heads off at me as I squealed like a girl at the feral ghoul who was about to rip my jubblies off. That was my favourite Fallout moment. Because I don't remember the last time I was ever lost in a game like that. That, like, my surroundings didn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
I was so into that game that I didn't even notice the people laughing and sniggering behind me.
Completely immersed in the experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I'm hoping this happens again with Fallout 4. Probably won't in the same way, because I won't be playing it as much. I might nick it off you and install it on my PlayStation and have my own save file, but...
How do you feel about the protagonist getting a bit more of a face? Because he was very faceless in Fallout 3, wasn't he? But now you've got a dude that you get to see quite a lot. I mean, he wasn't completely faceless because you had to
make a face.
Yeah, you had to make a face, but you never saw it again.
Doing it. I think, in terms of immersion in the game world itself, it will probably make it a lot more of a believable place. Like, your character will feel a bit more real, so that the sort of the more emotional sides of everything might be a bit more pronounced, and they might have a bit more impact than they have in previous Fallout games.
Yeah, that's fair enough, especially because you've got a voice.
On the negative side, I'll just make my negative point first. Having that blank canvas essentially enabled you to put yourself in there. I mean, no matter what you do, well, I mean, aside from a few incredibly talented people, or slightly strange people, whichever way you want to look at it, who are going to make a perfect recreation of their own face, you're never going to get it right to the point.
Yeah,
whereas
so
if it's blank,
it's never going to be you.
Yeah, exactly. You just project what you want onto it.
Same with like voices in like Final Fantasy games, for instance. Final Fantasy X had a voice. You didn't really project how you felt the voice was in your mind, like when you were playing Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. I'm sure in my mind Cloud's got a different voice to what you sound like, and he certainly doesn't sound like that guy from the films.
No, he does not sound like the guy from the films. Vincent sounds like me, obviously.
Because Vincent's a badass.
Sorry, he's the coolest. I don't care what anybody says. I know his limit breaks are stupid and pointless and not very good if you're actually trying to, fight things properly, but I don't care.
This basic laser is objectively worse than the dual lasers.
Well, then sell the burst laser.
More time to charge and more power.
Well, that's just awful.
It is.
Right.
The Rock Homeworld. Right, so I think that's a nice time to call it, and then we've got this mission to do, and then the next one is the ultimate chaotic battle with the Rebel flagship,
which should give us plenty of time to do that.
And we just need to upgrade ourselves along the way, get our 4 laser shields up, get our weapons a little bit more beefed so we can unleash hell all at once, upgrade the cloaking, get a bit more dodge chance. It's all doable. It's all a very exciting episode next time.
Ladies and gents, the rebels are not ready for the SS Manhandler 2. They thought it was gone, but no.
I feel like not much happened this episode, but
what do you mean not much happened?
A shitload happened, didn't it?
Look at your overall consumables total. You're doing really well.
I don't think I've ever had that before, and we've got that thing that heals you that I keep forgetting to use.
You should probably use that now.
Yeah.
Let him play us out with his little whoop whoop whoop.
Oh.
There you go.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
No, it's definitely more high pitched than that.
I know. Alright, should we call it a day there then?
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Alright, thanks for joining everyone. We will see you in a millennium after we are finished playing Fallout 4.
Yeah,
for the exciting conclusion.
We'll come out, we'll be pale. The Manhandler will have all starved to death because we'll have spent all of our time playing fun tower defense games in a town we made.
Yay! Cool. See you in 18 months.
Next time.